Born in Uzbekistan, where they fight at weddings, here is Kazakhstan's Shavkat Rakhmonov, one of the best welterweight prospects in the world. He has finished every single one of his professional wins. He has never tasted defeat. And even though he is not in any great rush for a championship opportunity, the fan base is. They want this man fighting for the title with immediacy. He's sort of contented to bide his time. This is the big spot here tonight. If he can win this fight and handle this particular stylistic challenge, for my money, there's nothing left. All eyes on Kazakhstan Shavkat Rakhmonov here tonight. Well, there's always a special feeling when Khamzat Chimaev makes the walk, whether at welterweight or at middleweight. This man has proven to be a real problem and really has lived up to all the hype and then some, dating to his 2020 UFC debut.
It's so hard for you to meet expectation, much less exceed it.
Right.
Khamzat Chimaev has exceeded the expectations set for him when he made his UFC debut. He has been nothing short of a buzzsaw, just going through guys at a rate that not anyone could have expected. What a fantastic fighter we get to watch every time we see Khamzat in the octagon.
And of course, many people harken back to the Gilbert Burns fight in 2022, the consensus fight of that year in which Chimaev was challenged and still rose to the occasion. We'll see how he fares tonight. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Shavkat Rakhmonov. And now he's the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC welterweight champion of the world, Khamzat Chimaev.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
All right, so here is the oncoming force at welterweight, Uzbekistan's Shavkat Rakhmonov. Might want to start learning how to pronounce that name. We'll see how he approaches the early portions of this round. He's a striker, he's a grappler, he's a wrestler, he has conditioning, really looks like the total package at 170 pounds, and looking for that next level signature win here tonight. High impact takedown for Khamzat Chimaev early, and clearly he's taking the path of least resistance tonight.
I watch Khamzat Chimaev, and I'm always amazed at his ability to not only get takedowns, but get them so easily, and it seems like it takes so little effort to get the fight to the ground. He will tell you what he's going to do, and he is constantly doing exactly that.
Oh, big shots from the top.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Excellent ground and pound here by Chimaev.
There it is, now he's going to mount. Yep, got to be very careful there.
Just over 3 minutes here to go, round one. Oh, that's how you do it. Postures up and lands to the head. All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Another ground and pound strike lands.
Oh, right in the mount.
Postures up now. Oh, and delivers. Huge punch to the head there.
He's got to be careful here.
Oh, he's got his back. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Khamzat Chimaev. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. Oh, look out, folks. That is tight.
It looks like it's getting going.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Oh, interesting there as he just decides to let him back up. Oh, they're trading deep shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing.
Oh, the separation from the clinch.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Timely defense there. Huge block for him. Now some separation. 20 seconds left. Nice job to get the big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish.
Oh! Oh, what a round. How good was that?
Okay, there's no way you got that one. You lost that one. Okay, but we're going to take this next one back. We know you can do it. We're going to stick to our striking. You can't handle it, Richard.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, round two. Oh, he's in a world of trouble now.
Beautiful.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent.
Now he's going full mount. Now he's got a good body position, yup.
Oh, postures up and lands a huge head strike there. Nicely done by Khamzat Chimaev.
Look at that. Recognizing he's about to lose position.
Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Chimaev.
Oh, right into mount.
Under 3 minutes here to go in the round. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Oh, heavy shots raining down.
All these actions, though, these big actions got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Print the shirts, ground and pound. And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground.
This is where he wants to be. These are big shots, and they're not glancing blows. When he's throwing, he is landing. Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get enough pressure to finish the technique.
Oh, Shavkat Rakhmonov getting work from the top here. He's got to do a better job to cover up.
Getting him out here.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. So Rakhmonov's in half guard.
Beautiful transition.
Good work from the top here by Khamzat Chimaev. Another ground and pound strike lands. Chimaev's right back to the full mount. 2 rounds in the books.
Take a seat. Breathe and relax. I need you to suck it up this one, okay? You're missing those takedowns because you're not setting them up. You can see them coming a mile away.
All right, let's look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about just the efficiency when it comes to the ground and pound game?
He was able to throw at the right time, secure at the right time. He wasted no action. For me, this is the most exciting type of fight. A guy that is just dominating his opponent, really, truly putting the grind on his opponent from the top position.
Ready.
Here we go, 3rd round of this championship fight.
And his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight.
Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent, but was able to recover, and it's almost like he let him off the hook.
Kind of let him off the hook. He needed to really put his foot on the gas to try to find that finish.
Well, watch for him to set up that hook again here. All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
All right, so back to the hook shot there as predicted, but unable to connect.
Nice.
Takedown defense holds up. Well timed with the short uppercut in the clinch by Rakhmonov.
Ooh, what a punch.
Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. Right now, it's starting to show.
All right, so he just decides to get up here and let the opponent up. We have crossed the midpoint of this one. And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands.
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. Oh, that right hand barely missed there. Nice straight punch.
He comes forward with a flying knee that just missed hitting the target flush. Chimaev's cut now above the eye, courtesy of that strike. We will keep an eye on it as the fight continues.
He's got to start throwing now.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out and just go for the finish.
Rakhmonov's eye is closing up now. Not good for him. All right, side control now. All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. Cut on the bridge of the nose, or so it appears from the strike in that round. Cut man getting right to work. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. We had a knockdown there, but not a knockout.
No, it wasn't a knockout, but you can't take those shots. That big punch landed, and it sat him down. If he gets hit with another one of those, it might be good night, Irene.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go with our fourth round of a possible 5, and a lot of fighters change up their training camp when they're fighting 5 rounds versus 3.
Yeah, you got to change it up. You have to mix things up because fighting for an extra 10 minutes is not normal. Guys don't do this normally. It's a 15-minute fight, so you have to do things.
Not the accuracy to land right there. His opponent's wobble chin.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt. Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flying. Oh, these guys are absolutely getting after it. Huge shots landing on both sides.
Right back.
Rakhmonov gets up. He is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a submissive state on the ground, but he worked hard there to get back to the fight. Oh, slams him down with authority, DC. Now we'll see what he can do with it, but certainly an impactful moment in the round.
He slams him down with so much conviction, and nothing is more discouraging for your opponent.
Oh! He's hurt now. Just over 2 minutes to go in the round.
Great time on that double leg.
Chimaev's in half guard. Are working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Relentless pressure from the top by Chimaev. Ooh, arm triangles in tight.
It's getting in very tight.
Submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
15 seconds. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
All right, there's the horn, and what a round it was for him, DC. And look at him walking back to that corner. He's feeling himself a little bit.
Oh, he's feeling himself, and look at his coaches. They're all celebrating because they know that if they stay the course, if they do the exact same thing, they may be able to find the finish this time.
All right, let's check out some of the action, DC, and how about the punching acumen by that fighter in that previous round?
He does not waste anything. He does not loop punches. Everything's tight. Everything's precise. He's a sniper. We always talk about how he's a sniper. He is a sniper, and it showed in that exchange that allowed him to drop his opponent.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
Fifth and final round. This fight's gonna be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly.
Not much behind the takedown offering there.
Nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
Chimaev's taking aim at that cut right now, DC, and you got to admire the fighter IQ, right? Might as well keep landing strikes on a target that you have damaged repeatedly throughout the fight.
So many fighters waste energy trying to hang on. Oh, nice double leg, yes.
Chimaev's in half guard now. Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight.
There it is, now he's going to mount.
pushed back in full mount. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start. Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get all the way down to his opponent's neck to try to choke him out and finish his fight.
Oh, great submission defense. And he's back to his feet. Good sign for him there. Oh. And that will do it.
Khamzat Chimaev, one and done.
Oh, man.
All right, Bruce Buffer has the official decision. Here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 55 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Khamzat Chimaev.
All right, Khamzat Chimaev, your winner by knockout here tonight. Not quite as quick as the knockout of Gerald Meerschaert, but another quick night at the office for the undefeated Khamzat Chimaev.
Yeah, a massive night for Khamzat Chimaev to go out there and do it again. To go out there and show that he is one of the best in the world by earning a massive knockout victory.